Hello friends, I created a parrot brooder, also known as incubator, using old budgie breeding cage. It is very easy to make, and in this video I will show you how I made this parrot brooder using just few electronics items which are mostly available at home. I am going to use it for Alexandrian parrot babies, but this brooder can be used for any parrot babies or cockatiel babies, even budgies and finches babies as well. I also prefer to use camera inside a brooder so that I can see how the babies are growing. Now let's have a close look to this brooder and see how it looks inside. It has sliding glass door to keep the temperature. Also it helps air ventilation. I always prefer digital temperature and humidity monitor, and I keep the camera inside so that I can see what temperature it is and what is the humidity level, so that I don't have to keep checking that inside the brooder manually every time. Sliding tray will provide opportunity to make it clean every day and keep the hygiene maintained inside the brooder. I also added a perch inside the brooder so that when babies will grow, they can also hop on to this perch if they feel so. I'm checking the temperature inside because I just made this one and wanted to test this before I could put the babies inside. Camera will provide me all the necessary details inside the brooder, temperature, humidity, and temperature sensor will regulate the fan to circulate warm air inside brooder. Now let's see the electronics mechanism inside, which warms the air and that can be circulated using a small fan. You can use any heating element, even a light bulb, but I prefer the silicon based heating element which heats very slowly and also cools down slowly and makes it very ideal for using inside a brooder. A small 12-volt fan keeps the warm air circulating inside the brooder. I fixed all the electronics gadget inside a small drawer so that I can easily remove it if I have to repair or clean it. LED lights inside provide sufficient brightness inside the incubator. So you can see I can easily look inside from the drawer position where it is mounted. A camera, also the temperature and humidity monitor, and a small perch that is inside the brooder. So you can see it's super easy to make and using just few gimmicks which can be easily available in your house or in an electronic store. I am using STC 1000 as the temperature control device for this brooder. Make sure that the drawer seals the upper portion so that the hot air cannot be leaked. Now let's see how the temperature control works with STC 1000. When you long press set button for 3 seconds, you can see all the functions F1, F2, F3, F4 are shown, which has different functionalities. F1 is to set the temperature of the brooder. So right now it is 30.5. So you can long press set button and then press up and down arrow key to increase or decrease the temperature. F2 is the temperature where brooder can cool down from the set temperature and then restart the heating again. Again, pressing set key up and down arrow keys together, you can increase and decrease these temperature settings. Now I set the temperature to 30.5 degrees Celsius, and also the temperature difference F2 is set as 1.5. What it means, when it goes to 29 degrees, it will again restart heating and will heat up until 30.5 temperature settings. Also, to save the settings, press the power button and that will save all your settings for F1 or F2. I don't use F3 and F4 functionalities because F1, F2 is sufficient. Now let's see how it works. Now as soon as the temperature reaches 29.0, it started heating again because our temperature was set to 30.5 and the difference was 1.5. So 30.5 minus 1.5 comes to 29.0, and that's where the heating will start. Now you can see temperature is almost going to reach to 30.5 when the heating will stop, and it will start cooling down to again 29.0 degree temperature. So this automatic heating on and off keep the temperature regulated inside the brooder. You can keep the temperature as per the baby's age and ensure that the baby is not feeling too hot or too cold. Now let's have a look inside the incubator where the babies are kept. I open the door. You can check that the temperature is around 29.2 degrees, which is good enough. For 3 weeks old Alexandrian babies, for any 3-week-old parrot or baby cockatiels or budgies, I would keep temperature between 29 to 30 degrees inside the incubator, measured using these humidity and temperature monitors. I hope this video would have given you enough idea to build your own incubator or brooder at your home. If you have any question related to creating this kind of incubator or brooder, you can ask me that in comment section. I will try to answer those questions as per my knowledge.